Hi, I'm Dale Peterson, your program chair and founder of S4. And what I thought I'd do is I'm going to create 3 videos aimed at the attendees for S4 to help you get the most out of the event. This first video will go over the new venue, the JW Marriott. The second venue will go over the big party because I'm afraid that if we don't show you everything, you'll miss half of it. There's so much going on at the big party. And then the third video will talk about the app, the Huba mobile app, because that's going to be a big part in finding your way around and scheduling yourself over this event. So let's talk about the venue first. It's the JW Marriott Tampa Water Street. Beautiful new venue. Gives us a lot more space to do things in. And the nice thing is it's very compact. We're over the second, third, and fourth floor. But you'll see in all the diagrams I show that all of them have an escalator. So, for example, if you walk in the lobby, you can just walk up to the escalator. It'll take you right up to the second floor. You'll be right in the middle of S4. So very easy for those of you not staying at the JW Marriott. For those of you staying at the JW Marriott, you will take your elevator down, and you see here where it says guest elevators. You'll get off right there and you'll be right in the middle. So you just have to decide which floor you want to get to. So we're on the second, third, and fourth floor. I'm going to start on the fourth floor and go down. The reason for that is the fourth floor is where you will pick up your badges. So especially if you come in Monday, from 3 to 7 will be badge pickup, and it will be down on this end. So once you come up the escalator or walk off the elevators, you can't help but see the badge pickup. There'll be a lot of people there. We've done everything we can to make it quick for you. The only tip is bring your photo ID. That'll make your life easier. Now you see here on the fourth floor, this is where the main stage is, and this is where stage 2 technical deep dives is going to be located. So you're going to spend a lot of time up on the fourth floor seeing sessions on these 2 stages. We have over here on the left side, we have 3 of the prime rooms. And I'll have to show you one of the prime rooms, what they look like. They're essentially, you can think of these as almost like sponsored tracks. So if you don't want to see them, you don't have to. But if you do, let's say you want to get a demo or they have sessions going on in those prime rooms, they'll be in the agenda, you can go see them. So it's kind of like 3 stages plus 9 prime rooms. There's a lot going on. So up here we've got Fortinet, Nozomi, OpSWAT. The only time you might need to see them is if you have to go to the bathroom, because the bathrooms are over this way. So we've got the 2 stages, 3 prime rooms. Green room for speakers is up here. And then we will hold, on Wednesday, the big party sponsors will have a place here in the Tampa Bay lobby, and this is where the craft beer bash will be as well. I guess the only other thing I can think of going on the 4th floor is Tuesday afternoon and Wednesday midday, we'll have our charity water art installation going on here. And this is a big 6-foot by 4-foot mosaic that's going to get filled with, I think it's like 400 some photos that they'll take there at the event. And if you go to that exhibit and get your photo taken with you and some of your friends, we'll donate $25 to charity water. We can actually see that here. So this is what the Tampa Bay Ballroom looks like. Or not the Tampa Bay Ballroom, but the hallway that you saw there. The main stage and stage 2 are in these doors. You can see the escalators are over here. The elevators are over there. And if we made our way over there, I moved it forward a little bit here so you didn't have to see me move around this map. But this is there's some areas to work there. This is where the escalators are, and these are the break rooms, or I'm sorry, the prime rooms are down this way. You could see, let me show you an example of a prime room that's up here. This is a pretty typical one. So this is a prime room. You see it's pretty big, 41 by 26. So these are big rooms. So the sponsors that have these rooms can do whatever they want. I can tell you most of them are going to have a demo area. Some are going to have seating areas. A lot of them are going to have breakfast available for early morning sessions, a lot of happy hours Tuesday afternoon. this is all going to be in the agenda. You can look at the Hoover app to figure that out. Okay, so let me go. So that's the 4th floor. Let's go down to the 3rd floor. Here you see the 3rd floor. I'm going to move my beautiful face. 3rd floor has no stages, but a lot of activity on it. So again, you see 2 prime rooms here, and then we've got 2 more smaller. So these are a little bit smaller. These are like 30 by 25. These are 40 by 25, so they're smaller. We have the startup pavilion right here. So there's 7 startup companies here. They'll be meeting with VCs in something called the Fishbowl. That's on this floor. We also have the podcast studio. If you happen to have a podcast and want to record an hour, please let us know. We still have some spots. Very importantly, the INL escape room is down here, and you'll be getting sign-up links for that. So I'd encourage you to check that out. And then we've got 2 other things. One is the S4 Lounge. S4 Lounge, this is the S4 Indoor Lounge, and it's pretty cool. It is a place where you can sit down. We want to make it like a kind of like a very nice coffee shop. You can sit down, you can order a latte, sparkling water, and then the indoor lounge actually has more substantial food. So if you don't get your breakfast, you can come down there in the morning, get some breakfast, get something more like a sandwichy in the afternoon. They have menus. You order from them. We have waiters, host. We take good care of you there. There is an S4 Indoor Lounge sponsor every day that'll be located right about here. The other thing we have is we have boardrooms. Now these are available for, we do let some people use these pro bono. If it's a company and you say, I want to have some meetings, you can rent this out for a 3-hour block. Let me show you what one of them looks like. They're very nice. They'll have a monitor in it with an HDMI cable, and you can see very nice. So if you say, boy, we want to have some meetings with the people at S4, where can we hold them? Can be in this boardroom. So that's the 3rd floor. Again, no stages here, but a lot of activity here. And you're going to walk through it going from the 2nd to the 4th floor. So make sure you check that out. Then on the 2nd floor, we've got quite a bit going on the 2nd floor too. We've got 2 more prime rooms, Cisco and Clarity. After check-in, if you have any issues, you can go to the S4 office. This is also where we're going to be selling swag. We sell the swag, usually from previous years, but the sweatshirts are very, very popular. I think you might want to check those out. We also have the jogger pants, hats, coffee mugs, all sorts of things at below cost. So you get a good deal on that. But if you had any questions, you'd go to the S4 office. Then as we get into it, Stage 3 is back here. Stage 3 is bigger this year. Stage 3 seats over 400 people. Last year it was about 200. So some of those standing room only sessions in Stage 3 should be a little bit better. Lunch is next to it. On Tuesday, you'll be picking up your lunch. It's a lunch and learn. We've got a really nice lunch bag for you. You'll be picking it up and taking it wherever you want to go. The prime room will have lunch and learns. The stages will be closed, but you can visit one of the many activities. Or if you want, you can eat lunch at a table in the lunchroom. They're going to be there. The Vulnerability Management Pavilion is there, and it will be outside these doors. It won't be all the way over there. But we've got 8 vendors inside here, 1 vendor out, and then the ICS Village. And the whole idea behind this is the ICS Village is bringing an ICS. It's going to provide a feed to everyone in the pavilion. And then we're going to have sheets for you to check to say, here's what the asset inventory is, here's what the vulnerabilities are, and you can go around to each one of the vendors and you can say, show me what you saw from vendor A. And you can say, oh, they got it. And how did they rate that vulnerability? Ooh, these people rated it, high, urgent, or whatever they choose. These people rated it low. Which one do I think is right? So it's a good way of comparing these products apples to apples. So that's going on there. We also have lunch sponsors that'll be there on Wednesday and Thursday. And then at the end of this is where we will have the Birds of a Feather. So Tuesday afternoon, there's 2 from 3 to 4 and 2 from 4:30 to 5:30. And we're getting manufacturing, water, electric, and oil and gas. So that'll be down here on Tuesday. What else do we have going on? There's so much. We also have the Birds of a Feather going on here on Tuesday. Or not the Birds of a Feather. That's in the lunchroom. We have the bookstore. That's what I meant to say. The bookstore will be here all 3 days. And it's it's a professional bookstore. It's run by the same guy that runs the RSA bookstore. We selected a bunch of OT security books to put in there. Nancy Levison will be signing 50 free copies of her latest book on Wednesday. And then we're going to have some of the OT security authors signing on Thursday, but you would need to buy their books. I think that's it for this. Let me just show you what it'll look like when you arrive. Now, everyone will come in coming down the escalator or up the escalator or through the elevators. And then the vulnerability management pavilion will be in the front here. The bookstore will be across from it. Lunch will be down on the end, and a hallway to get to stage 3 will be there. And then the prime rooms, just like I showed you last time, if you walk this way and to the left, you get to the prime rooms as well as the bathrooms if you need them. Let me show you the third floor too. Third floor is a little different. So this is the third floor. The startup pavilion is going to be where these chairs and this first glass door is. So that's where that's going to be. And then ServiceNow and SEL will be there. The INL escape room will be down this hallway straight ahead. So will the S4 studio. What's kind of cool is if you look this way, on the third floor, I don't know if we can get to it. Yeah, we can. Let me see if I can turn now. See, this is a skyway to get to the Marriott. So if you're staying at the Marriott, we do have a small block of rooms there, or if you got your own room there, you can just walk straight across here. You don't even have to go outside. You walk across on the third floor, you are right in the middle of S4. And this is where the S4 lounge, indoor lounge, is going to be. The boardrooms are behind these doors. The lounge will have tables where these couches are. And then what's kind of cool about this is a little kitchen here. So this is where they'll be able to make the food. We'll have some bar seats here if you want to sit by yourself. So it'll be very nice. And again, you see the escalators there and the elevators there. So a lot of area, but very compact. And it actually, if you want to, you can walk around this app they have is pretty cool. The last thing I want to show you is the outdoor lounge. One of the things we miss about the last place is we do not have a big tent outside to eat under. But we are going to have an S4 outdoor lounge. This is up on the 6th floor. So again, you could just take those same escalators you saw up here, and we're going to have, I think, seating for about 40, but there's more seats than that up there if you want. This is also right by the pool. Pool is up here. The fitness club is up here. Sixth restaurant is up here. But this will be open all day, 8 to 6 on Tuesday and 8 to 4 on Wednesday and Thursday. Same sort of thing as the indoor lounge. There's a host or hostess. There's wait staff to take your orders. Not quite as much food up here. Still snacks, so you can get, again, in the morning, like a coffee or a fizzy drink. In the afternoon, what's unique about this is after 2 o'clock, we'll have a specialty cocktail up there. So it's not something you can say, I want to get an old-fashioned or this kind of beer, but there will be an alcohol choice for you if you want to relax a little bit. Nothing too heavy, just a little spritzy drink. That'll be open here at 2. So I'd encourage you to check this out. My guess is both the lounges will not be that crowded on Tuesday. And then as people get to know where they are, they'll get more crowded on Wednesday and Thursday. So that is the venue. We're looking forward to it. As I said, a lot more space. Hope you can find your way around. I'd encourage you, if you get in on Monday, they're actually going to, besides giving your badge and your swag bag, we will have tours. So we will show you around the area so you can hit the ground running. But also on Tuesday, Stage 2 and Stage 3 are open, but the main stage isn't. So Tuesday is a really good day to go exploring because Wednesday and Thursday are shorter days, 8 to 4, and there's so much going on. So I'd say have a plan for Tuesday because it's going to be an important day. And I will help you make that plan in the next video when we go over the Hoove app. See you in Tampa.